Salut les apprenants, comment allez-vous? Je vais bien ici aussi. We are back again to continue with our lessons over here. Nous sommes de retour encore pour apprendre quelques leçons ici. Without wasting time, let's quickly look at what we have learned last time in French. Last time, we have learned how to give time and how to ask and give what and say time. Now, we have said that in giving time, we use some terminologies such as the way you say AM in the morning. In French, there's no AM, so we just mention the R. Let's say 2 o'clock, then I will say 2 heures. But if it is PM, since we don't say PM in French, then you add 12 to the number, 12 to the exact time, the actual time. So if it is 10 o'clock and you want to use it as, you want to say it 10 o'clock PM, then you say 22 heures. Why? Because I've added the 10 to 12. And apart from that, you have also learned that noon is midi. Then we say il est midi. We also talk about midnight. Then we say minuit. Minuit, that is in French, minuit. And then you can also say, you can add the 12, you can add 10 to it. 12, since we are looking for PM, you can add 12 to it. Then you have 24 in French, 24. So 11, 24. Those are the things that we have learned. And later on, we have also learned about numbers in French. We have learned from 0 to 60, de 0 à 60. And I'll let you know that it will be very useful in today's lesson. So today we are to continue with the same topic, but this time around we are not going to learn 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. No, this time around we are going to add some minutes to it. Let's say 1:30, 2:20, and then we'll be adding some terminologies again. If it is 30, then someone will say half. So how do you say half in French? You will learn those things today. What about quarter? You will learn them today. What about if you want to say the time is 2 minutes to 3? How will you say it in French? These are the things that you should be expecting today. Thank you. For you to say time, or for someone to tell you about time, you need to ask a question, or they may ask you a question. The question last time we learned it, that if you want to know about time, there's a particular question we ask. How do you ask that question? Very good. Très bien. Quelle heure est-il? That is the question we ask if you want to know about time. Quelle heure est-il? Now, let's say this is the time and this question will be asked. How will you provide it? Study this very carefully. This is the beginning, so you need to study something here. You can see that the big handle, the R hand is on 1 and the minute hand is on 4. Okay, so this one is very easy. You mention the number that the R is indicating and you add the R to it. You mention the number that the minute hand is also indicating, then you add what? The minute to it. Then this one will be, this normally but is the which means which is a feminine noun. Then you have to say une, not un here. Une heure, this is une heure, and the minute is 4. Une heure, 4 minutes. Une heure, 4 minutes. We'll be using this throughout the lesson. The small one, study very well. If it is on the big one, the black ones, or in the middle or whatever, you study very well. Then you add what? The R to it. R in front is here is what? Une heure. And then you check the other one is on what? Is on 4. So une heure, 4 minutes. How do you get it? From 0 you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Une heure, 4 minutes. How can you say that? Again, don't forget that we have said that for you to know GMT time, PM in the evening, you add 12 to the actual time. So 1 over here becomes what? 1 plus 12, which is what? 13. So you have what? 13 heures, 4 minutes. That is it. Il est 1 heure, 4 minutes. Or someone will say, il est 13 heures, 4 minutes. That is PM. Il est 1 heure, which is what? 1, 4. Okay, 1, 4. 1 past what? 4 minutes. And then, il est 13 heures, 4 minutes. That is 1 past 4 minutes PM. That is 1, 4 PM. Okay, let's look at the next one. Look at this time. Look at it and try your best over there. Let's see. Write it down and say it. Thank you. As we are saying earlier on, you can see the small one pointing 1 and the hour hand pointing 1 and the minute hand pointing 4. Okay, but the 4 over here, when we're dealing with minute, is 20. Okay, because we have 5 interval in each word. A big numbers over here, 12, 1, 2. So if you count it very well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 4 times, making 20 minutes. Okay, so now the same way we give time in English, it will be used in what? French. Just that we have our way of expressing it. That's all. So here, 1 is pointing. The R is pointing what? R hand is pointing 1, making une heure. And the minute hand is pointing 20, making what? Une heure, 20 minutes. So on reprend. Il est, quelle heure est-il? Then you say, il est 1 heure, 20 minutes. Or, il est 13 heures, 20 minutes. Which is, the time means 1:20 PM. Let's look at the next one. Look at the next one. Guess this answer. Guess it and let's see. Write it down and say it. Very good. So let's see the answer. As I was saying, this one is in between 10 and 11. Why? Because this one too is moving. It's no more on 12. Are you getting me? So since it is in between, we will focus on this 10. So that is the actual time. And then the minute is 35. So we say il est 10 heures. Il est 10 heures 35 minutes. If it is PM, il est 22 heures because 10 plus 12 will give me 22. 22. Il est 22h35. I hope you are here with me. Okay, this is what I'm saying. The first one, il est 10h35. The second one, 22h35. Très bien. Let's move forward and see other way of saying time in French. Quelle heure est-il? Look at this one. Look at this one. In English, you say the time says 10:15. Sometimes you use quarter. Is it not so? Instead of 15, I will say quarter because if I should divide this one, if I should divide this clock, if I should divide this clock into what? 4 equal parts. So this 1/4, which is quarter. Is it not so? This 1/4. This is what? 1/4, which is the same as quarter. So in French, we call this side le quart. Okay, this one is called quart or le quart, quarter. Have you seen it? Quart, quarter. So what about if it reach 30? If we reach 30, we say it's demi. So if I come here again, the same as quarter. So there's one thing we need to know here is that if the thing is at this side, is moving at this side like this, from 0 to 30, from 0 to 30, ou bien to demi, we are adding to the actual time. For instance, I will say 10:15, or the time says 10:15. But if I should come to this side, I will subtract. If I should come to the other side, I will do what? Subtraction. If I should come to the other side like this, I will do what we call subtraction. How do you do that? You will mention the next hour. For instance, you will not say if the time should be 11:45, you will not say that 11:45. You will rather mention the next hour, which is 12. Then how many minutes left for 12? We all know that is quarter. So quarter to what? 12. So in French, we shall learn all those things also, how to say them in French. So quickly, let's look at this time over here. We want to use another terminology. We know that this is what? 10h15. Okay, we know that this is what? 10:15. I can also say that it's quarter. 10 quarter. Are you getting me? So how do you say it? Il est 10h15. That is the 10:15. In the evening, PM, I will say il est 22h15. And I taught you how to say PM in French. We just add 12 to the time. Il est 22h15. What about the other one I was talking about? This is what I was talking about. Then if you look at it very well, il est 10h15. A means plus. I told you earlier on that any side, this side, like this, we are adding. So A means and, which is plus. Okay, il est 10h15. And you have said that a car means quarter, which is the same as 15 over here. Il est 10h15. Repeat. Il est 10h15. What about if it is PM? Il est 22h15. Encore, il est 22h15. Très bien. So per what you have learned Right now, let's look at this. I told that when it's on 6, we say 30, but it's also half. And then over here, I will use what? Addition. I'm adding, so I will use egg again. So how do you say half mean in French? We just said it. You say it's demi. Is it not so? Très bien. So regardons ceci. Quelle heure est-il? Donc vous pouvez dire il est 8h30 minutes. On reprend encore. Il est 8h30 minutes. Mais ici là, vous devez prêter attention parce que 8 est beaucoup. Heure doit prendre S et 30 aussi est beaucoup. Minute doit prendre S. I was saying that as you say 8 here, it's a big number. For that reason, heure must take S. 30 also is a big number. Minute must also what? Take S. Do I make myself clear? Nice one. So AM, we say il est 8h30 minutes. PM, il est 20h30 minutes. Il est 20h30 minutes. Très bien. What about if I want to use other terminology, which is half? Then I will say il est 8h30. Il est 22h30, which means the time says 8 and half. Are you getting me? Which is what? Il est 8h30. Okay. Now in the evening, we will just add what? We will just add 10 to 8, making what? 12 to 8, making what? 20. That's why we are having 20 as PM. Let's look at another one. What about earlier on said that if it is the minute hand is at this side, the minute hand is at this side, we said it is what? If the minute hand is at this side, we said it is, we add rather to get the next R. Is it not so? So as I said earlier on, it may sound difficult, but let's look at it. It is very easy. This one, for your first time, what we have learnt earlier on, the minute hand is on 45 and the hour hand is on 11 or 23. 23 meaning 11 plus 12, 23. Est-ce que vous me comprenez? Très bien. Donc vous allez dire il est 11h45 minutes. Il est 11h45 minutes. And then PM, il est 23h45 minutes. On reprend. Il est 23h45 minutes. Okay. The next one I was talking about is, you can see that I left with 15 minutes to reach what? 12. Is it not so? So you tell me that 15 minutes to 12 or quarter to 12. How will you say that one in French? Quarter to 12. So let's look at it. Il est 12h moins le quart. So at the left hand side, we use moins. If the hand is here, now we say moins. Moins means minus, meaning that if I should subtract 15 out of 12 hours, okay, I will get what? 45. Then it will be 11:45. So how many minutes are left for me to get to 12 o'clock? That is 15 minutes. So how we express it in French, it is the same as the English one. The English expression is quarter to 12. So in French, we say moins. We use moins for that two that you see there. Il est 12h moins le quart. Il est 12h moins le quart. Or, il est 24h moins le quart, which is 24, quarter to what? 24 or quarter to 12 p.m. Très bien. Now look at this one. How will we express it? ask yourself, how many minutes are left for me to get to 12? We can count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Donc c'est 25. So for this one, if I want you to use the second expression, you will say, you will look at the R2. It's not on the 5 yet, so it's between 4 and 5, meaning the time is actually 4 something. Okay, 4:35. So left with 25 minutes for me to get to what? 5 o'clock. Then you say il est 25. In French you mention the time first, but the hour first. Il est 5h moins 25, because 11:25. Okay, il est 5h moins 25. Il est 17h moins 25 minutes. This is what I was saying. This is the normal time. Il est 4h35 minutes. The time says 4:35 minutes. Il est 16h35 minutes. The time says 4:35 p.m. So what about if I want to use the other way, the other method? Then I will say il est 5h moins 25 minutes. The time says 25 minutes to 5, because after 25 minutes the time will be 5 hours. Okay, so il est 17h moins 25. You can add minutes, you can moins 25 minutes or moins 25. Now that is where we have read today. That's the end of today's lesson. Learners, mes élèves, mes apprenants, aujourd'hui nous avons appris autre expression qu'on utilise en donnant l'heure. We have learned other expression that we use in saying time. We have learned that when the time is at the let's say this is our clock, and then we divide the clock into 4. Here we have 0, here we have 30, here we have 15, here we have what? 45. That is for minutes. For minutes. We have said that this side, instead of 15, I will put a car here. We say car. Car means quarter. Car. Here is demi. Demi is half. Here is car again. Okay. Car. But when we are at this side, we say we use pass. That is French, English. But when we are at this side, we use to. Now, let's say my time is 3:15. Then I will say il est 3h15. 3:15. Il est 3h15. So here I will add a to it. But if it is on 45, 3:45, so the next time will be 4, is it not so? Then I will say moins. I will use moins here. Moins means minus. Okay, so I will say il est the same time, which is getting to 4, and now it is on 45, by the same quarter that is left for me to get to the next hour. Then I will say il est 4h moins, have you seen it? Le quart. Il est 4h moins le quart. It is a quarter towards 4 o'clock. And then if the minute is on demi, we will still use a. We are adding up by saying il est maybe 1:30. Il est 1h30. Il est 1h30. But don't forget that we are still having some graduations over here. Okay, so if my minute supposed to be here and my time is somewhere here, then I will say that it is left with some few minutes for to reach 2 o'clock. Then I will say how many minutes are left. It is 25. You say il est 2 heures. It's not 2 yet. Il est 2 heures moins le quart. These are the things that we have learned today. Apart from these ones, we also talk about how to express time by using our normal, we have said that the handle, the number that the hour hand is showing, you just mention that number and add the heure to it by saying if it's 2 o'clock, you say 2 heures. If it's 30, 2 heures 30. 2 heures 30. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention. Vous ne pouvez pas travailler ou bien apprendre sans faire le devoir. You can't learn without doing what? Practice or assignment. So what I will do is that I want you to do this short exercise for me. Quelle heure est-il? You are going to answer these questions, about 6 of them. Okay, 6 questions. Quelle heure est-il? If it is, the first one is 12:30, how will you say it in French? You have 2 ways of saying it, even about 4. So any of them is correct. Okay, we have the next one. It's not 7 yet, it's now getting to 7. Question 2, it is 6:55 or 5 minutes to 7. How will you express it in French? Good luck. Do the same thing for other ones. Merci beaucoup de suivre ce cours jusqu'à la fin. À la prochaine.